No, I just see Drew. I just saw Drew drop a comment. Yeah, this morning, Drew, it was a troll central. Hey, Drew. Drew, I just saw your comment. Hey, Amarosa. Hey, Drew. How y'all doing today? I hope all is well with you and yours, guys. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Miss B. How you doing? Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all see all this madness is going on out in the D.C. area. I want to know where all that daggone mess was January 6th. Where? Just where? Talking about the crimp. Lord have mercy. I've been missing live lately. No, you okay? Because I ain't done did no live in about 4 days. So you right on target. You right on time. You blessed. That's good. I'm okay myself. I'm blessed and highly favored too over here, Miss D. In spite of what's going on in the news. You know. It's just a bunch of cray-cray going on. Hey, Audrey. How you doing? How's every little thing? Oh, Drew say, Miss B, it's good to see you again. National Guard. You saw that, Amorosa? I'm like, well, where were those people at January 6th when they was crashing all into the Capitol and all of that? And I'm like, these people, woo, all I can say is come, woo, most high, come on. Because, see, these people doing a bit much. They doing the most. And that man over there in the that house, I was gonna say White House, but that house, he just doing too much. He doing too much. Get ready. Get ready for the nope. I know, right, Drew? Cause one guy got jumped allegedly. Any excuse to take over another place and distract us all. And you know what they trying to distract from. Yes, that's all it is. Omarosa, you on it. It's just another daggone distraction type thing that they don't want nobody asking them questions about that Epstein and all this other madness that done went down. But I don't know why they thinking that people, ain't knowing, what's actually happening. And I'm so happy to see that people who look like me, we are gradually waking up to what some of these truths are out here. We are gradually, and I've been waiting on the day. I've been waiting on a day because we have been in a slumber too long. And we ought to open up our eyes and see what's actually going on. But all I can say is that, Lord have mercy. I wouldn't want to be that man in any kind of lifetime. I wouldn't want to be that man no lifetime. I don't care how much wealth and so-called power he think he has. I wouldn't want to be him. Because, honey, when a rude awakening hit, woo, Lordy, and shaking and dancing, you see you, where that janitor? I have something to say. He's somewhere perpetrating all kind of frauds, trying to make it seem like he working. President Cheeto and his cronies love to use Chicago as a talking point and way of sending out their dog whistles. Right, right, right. Now all of a sudden, crickets. Right, right, right. That whole part. That whole part, Omarosa. Yes. I mean, but these people, I'm just saying, I don't like to do too much talking about the politics because it just make me feel away. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get on here. Ugh. Mm, mm, mm. I don't want to get up here and say some of the things that's been on my mind and hard to say for a number of years now. You know, it's just it's gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell to pay for some people who thinking that they're getting away with all kind of crookedness. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hell to pay. A reckoning is a coming though. Don't know when. I may not be alive when it hit, but it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. You know? And I'ma be like in the flesh or the spirit, be like, good enough for you. Good enough for you, because you should have paid attention when somebody told you reap what you sow. With all this mess you doing out here, I mean, they just doing the most. And it's looking like they're just targeting, and ain't looking like it is. They just targeting people who look like me. They just doing it, you know? And they doing it under all kinds of pretenses and, oh, well, the city wasn't safe. Well, was the city safe when people was climbing the walls on January 6th? When police got beat all upside the head? And now he telling them same polices that they need to be doing X, Y, and Z. See, he get ready to bring destruction like nobody has ever seen. He's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring it. But we ain't got to worry about nothing because Most High is gonna be right there fighting whatever battle we need to get. We need to get for Almighty. Go listen, cause he doing too much. Those people are doing extremely too freaking much. And it don't make no daggone sense to be trying to hold on to power, fame, fortune, whatever you call yourself having or getting at the detriment of other people. What kind of mess? What kind of mess? But every dog, y'all know the saying, has its day. Listen, I might not be here to see it, but somebody gonna see it get done. And I mean, I'm not being happy about it, but I'm just tired. And it's time for justice. It's time for, you know what I mean? It's just time. Because they just going too far, doing too much. Now they talking about bringing the National Guards here in Maryland. Here in Maryland, yeah, Baltimore got problems, but a lot of city got problems. Ain't no more than what these, I mean, you know what I mean? There are problems all over the Durham place. But instead of him sitting his Mickey Mouse Donald Duck looking, trying to come up with some better solutions. First of all, let's start with that January 6th mess. Why you ain't get something done with that? I think all them people got pardoned. I think they all got a pardon. They cutting off everything. Social benefit. And they talking about stuff going on in the streets. You're going to have more stuff going on in the street because now you're going to have mamas not being able to feed their babies. Daddy ain't never been able to come to the daggone house without sneaking through the back door. You know, nobody's going to have a daggone JOB because they try to do a number to that too. They ain't finished yet. They ain't finished. Most I gonna give them enough rope, but guess what? It's gonna be enough just for them to hang themselves. Okay, just saying. Just saying. This is just too much madness, y'all. This is just. It's been too much madness, if you ask me. It's been too much madness. And then that man over there talking about gonna get rid of the homeless and put them where? Tell me he gonna put them somewhere far from the capital. What? What? Where you gonna put them at? In some kind of camp? Where you gonna put them at? Lord have mercy, girl. I'm talking. I have to talk to myself because I gotta bring it down because this stuff can get me to go places where I don't want to be going. Lord have mercy. What I missed? What was so sweet? That's right, Drew. Go ahead on and distract me. And don't forget fixing the Supreme Court so that he cannot be prosecuted for any crime. And the thing that gets me so riled up with that Amorosa is, Lord have mercy, that one that looks like me. Mm. They think they have a safe haven. They think they have a safe haven. Those one that does that man's bidding, they think they have a safe haven, but they too are in for a rude awakening. Yeah, he stacked the deck. He stacked the deck. But I'm thinking that once all of his little time in that house is up, I don't know if they can still pursue anything. But somebody need to look into something. Maybe in the fields where he took those hardworking people out. Right, wicked, just wicked, just wicked, and mad because people who look like me didn't want to go to bail out the farmers and all this, that, and the other, because they think that that's the work that was meant for us. What kind of backwood? Oh, mm, mm. But that's what he want to do. He want to take it back. He already said out of his mouth he want to go back in the 40s and the 50s in those days. And yeah, I wasn't born in the 50s, but I was born in the daggone early 60s, and I remember some stuff and how bad it was back then. Trying to go to school, minding my business, and three little children saw me going through the park by myself, minding my business, just trying to get to school. And I heard something that said, "Get her, guys." And I'm looking around like, okay, so what is this? And I ain't trying to ask too many more questions. Once I said, what is this? And I ain't see nobody else around, I took off running. And I ain't stopping until I got inside the school building. As if that was any kind of safe haven. Because there was a bunch of mad stuff going on up in that building. But that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do, get us back to those days, you know. Who was that trolling? I'm running my mouth. She trolling, talking. Who was that? Who trolling, Miss B? Wow. Yeah, I ran for my life. I'm a Rosa, because if those children would have got a hold of me. Now, listen. I thought I was missed stuff, but I wasn't listening. One against three, I wasn't going to have a fair shot of none of it. I got on about, and I also witnessed them turn over a school bus with children in it. I saw it. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. That's where they want us to go. You could be in a Medea movie. I'm not interested in that, baby. I ain't interested in nobody movies or none of that stuff. Are you real? Are you trolling? What you doing? I ain't interested in none of that mess. I don't want to be bothered with none of them daggone people in Hollywood or nothing that even resembles anything that got to do with. No, I don't. Mm-mm. Those people are just, and but declare that we are the ones. That we are the ones. If we upset about something, it's about the treatment. It's about the treatment. You know, it's about the treatment. What you laughing at, Drew? Miss B, when can I expect my cookies? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Now you gonna try to mess with Miss B with them cookies? You know she gonna sweeten them up and fatten them up for you. You gonna be walking sideways. Go ahead on to get them cookies up in your life. Woo, guys, I just had a little bit of something to say as far as what's going on in the daggone news. I'm like, Lord have mercy. His mama, my dear. Oh, Miss B, don't worry about these people. I don't. That is so sweet of her. Woo, Lord have mercy, it's hot. It's hot. I done got myself all worked up out here. And I'm hearing the boys on the curb out here talking about what's going on in D.C., talking about what could be coming here to Maryland. I'm like, wow, I didn't even think that they would be paying attention to it, Omarosa. And when we say we've been here before, they tell us we need to move on and that the people of today should not be made to feel guilty. Ain't nothing done changed. Ain't nothing done changed. The only thing is the change, and I'm gonna be honest, they done took the hoods off. They done took the hoods off. And they up in the open. In your courthouses, in your police stations, in your hospitals, they out in the open. They everywhere. They everywhere. Everywhere. Ain't nothing changed. You just changed techniques. That's all you changed. But that deep down inside mess that you grew up listening to and was instilled in you, it's still there. It ain't went nowhere. And I'm not saying everybody, because everybody ain't that way. But it's a lot of people who are. A lot of people who are. Wait a minute, Miss B, who you getting on? Drew Time. Girl, to fix them for you. What? Yeah, but mind your business. They clowning. They clowning. Well, y'all get y'all last jokes in, because it's 1:53 and I got to get up off here. I just came to vent a little bit, you know. I was going to try to talk a little bit about our old girl over there, but I might save that for, I changed my mind. I might save it for later tonight or something if I feel like going live when I go home. But I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. He a clown in a dress. Ah, well, you don't want to be in the middle of that. Tell him, Mama Rosa, no, baby. Put up your little finger, baby. How we used to do it in church. And walk on past it, baby. Just walk on about by it. Don't know, honey. Woo, child. Because you going to be in for a rude awakening. He going to be like, well, wait a minute, what I do? What I didn't do. Oh, Lord, just walk on by. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But, guys, I got to get up out of here. My little break is about over. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. And plus, it's hot out here. Oh, my Lord. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Open his mouth. Oh, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I might see y'all this evening. I don't know. I don't know. We got to see. I might see y'all this evening. But thanks for coming on up in here, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day on purpose. Good to see you, Miss Sharon. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Good to see you as well, Emma Rosa. Thank y'all for coming on through. Oh, love y'all, and I mean it. Drew, behave yourself. Behave yourself, Drew. Miss B, don't you hit him too hard now. Don't you hit him too hard, Miss B. You have a little bit of grace. Have a little bit of mercy. That shimmy you did. You know who I was talking about, right? What's the person's name? Miss Netta. I'm like, Lord, how she do all that stuff? I'm like, Lord, ever. I think tickle me. I'm tickle my own self. You saw that? Y'all know, listen, y'all know I kind of lose it. I lose myself, and it don't matter. If it bring on laughter, let it bring on laughter. At least, ain't nobody being harmed, so hey. But God, yeah, Mr. Netta, okay, I get it, Drew. I get it. I gotta go. Bye, y'all. I love y'all and I mean it. I'll see y'all on the next live. Bye. Thanks for coming by, everybody.